update we're gonna do on conversion to rear disc brakes. So my original plan was the modified swing arm and make the swing arm fit the tire. However, I called up Psychometrics. If you've heard of RB Designs, that's his brother who owns that shop, and talking to him about doing the modification, and he said that perhaps I should go the other way, and that's make the tire fit the swing arm. So the issue we have with this tire is that, for one, with this bracket was too wide on here. Number two is that this axle is too small for the CR bearing. However, this is a Maicos bearing. What I can do is see if I can find a bearing that will fit in here that has the same inner diameter but as the Maicos, with the outer diameter for this, which may just be this one. We could see. But the first thing to do is figure out how this lines up. So we got the chain alignment. See how it lines up on how much space I have on both sides. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is then to replace, these bearings are bad anyways, but then to get these bearings out and see what bearing I need to put in there, whether this bearing will work or whether I need to find another bearing that will work. Alright, so now the tire's on, and I lined it up a bit. This is all the way as far as it'll go this way. I mean, it's very, very hard to tell how it's going to be lined up. If it's in the middle of this thing, it might be right about there. Either way, I have enough space on this side for the caliper and stuff, it looks like. The other tire, as you can see, the older one, yeah, this is how much space it had. Really not that much. You know, it was mostly just that little thing that pops out there and this little bit here. So should pretty much be able to cut this up. Now one of the main things though we're going to get to here, I want to take apart now, is setting up these little bearings. So take this up. So one of the weird things here would be this here, is that this wheel bearing here has this thing, this lock around it. Which I'd have to look up. This wheel bearing does not have that. Well, this one has a thing over top of it. Let's see if I can pry that off. I might be able to tell what's underneath it. Or not. Okay, that one looks like it's in. Now, this is a little hole in the middle here. And all I gotta do is beat the shit out of it and get it out. Got this to get it out. Here, here. That's it. As you can see. See what it looks like. So in the center there's always this, and what I'll have to do is take out the one out of my Maicos and put it in there because it's too big. And of course we got out this seal and this bearing. We can see the numbers on this bearing. However, the main thing was, that's a really thick bearing now. Look at that. Probably 2 of these could put in there. But it looks like, let's just see, that bearing fits in there perfectly, actually. It's kind of funny. Essentially, I don't have to do anything. I could probably get another one of these seals, put over top of it. But if these are the same size, then I don't have to do nothing. I mean, it looks exactly like the same size. And these bearings here are 6303 2DRS, which is two-sided shielded. These ones looks like we're single-sided, which is probably why they had the outer seal. No, they're double-sided. These ones are that. See, I see. Look at that. You know, you have 1, 2. So two of these bearings on one side. And of course, replace this middle piece with a smaller one from the Maicos. Over here, all these bearings here. Well, this one here are those ones. So as you can see, I've got a lot of them. In fact, these ones are different color. I got different colors. Got black and blue. See, some black ones, some blue ones. And I can put a couple different ones on, have different colors on them. I'll probably have to have spacers made so that they fit that axle. Put that on, put those bearings in. I think I'm good to go then. I mean, since those bearings fit right in, the Maicos bearings, put them in, and then have spacers made at the machine shop, and have the caliper put on, and then have the brake pedal welded. Next thing is the brake skinnier one. This one looks like it will probably work. Over. Put this in it. And take a harder hit in this one. Wow, it's just starting to come out a little bit. Really in there. I think I'm out of space here. Alright. It came out eventually. There. The main thing though, the whole reason I took this apart was for this inner piece. Okay, first of all, oops, let's see here. This is the CRs, and this is the Maicos. So as we can see, the Maicos is a little bit longer, so it may have to be cut. See, sticks out further. Looks like it, and I'll take this off. And I do have these here that I'm going to try out. These are some of my things I'm experimenting with. This is a KTM 550 brake shifter. Of course, I'm not going to do anything with the shifter. The shifter just came with the set that I bought. I'm mostly interested in this. There's also the kicker, which I keep these. I've got at least one other one that's sitting in the drawer. I was buying them anytime I saw them before, at least a couple times. Stocked them up since they work for the Maicos. And they're really strong, they're good quality. So, yep, so that's where we're at now. Next thing is mess with this. And to get that bearing out of that bike and put both bearings in and get that set up.